We are having an amazing day. I'm super excited that we at least got some good weather. I'm over it, but I'm in the Midwest, so what we gonna do? So today we're gonna talk about
Can't hear is
I could just turn it off.
You got sound?
Yep, we got sound.
It's her front camera now. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, she looked good. She
Can she
looked
hear me?
good. She looked
Here
good.
you go.
Yeah, she can't hear
You
me.
good.
Okay.
You hear it too?
She just left me at the good one.
So you can hear?
Oh, where did I call her? Well, you called me. I tried to. I did. I tried. I just
So she good?
Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So listen, we are at Truth and Vision. This is a event that is awesome. It's the Father's Forum. We have I thought I saw him, Lawrence Lane, who bought this beautiful place. And this is an old movie theater in Garfield. So if you didn't know, this was an actual movie theater that he is transforming, taking to the next level. We're gonna have conversations about and really kind of take the toxic mess out of it, right? So that's what we're doing today. It's gonna be super awesome. I can't wait to get into it. We actually gonna have a couple Chantel Brown will probably be stopping by. It's gonna be super cool, super awesome. And then we got DJ Ism on the mic, on the ones and twos in the back. So I'm gonna show y'all about Buzzworthy. Me and James had a show that's coming out, and I'm gonna see if it's still open. Follow me.
No, it's not first.
What's hard? Sorry.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. All right.
I'm gonna have to call him back on here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's gonna make us log all the way out.
I'm going to just get back on my phone.
Okay.
That's cool. Now I know how to do it.
We gonna be right back again. Because Jalen was calling me probably outside trying to figure it out where to go.
Okay.
And he said,
rain down on me, rain down on me, love rain down on me, rain down on me, love.
We want you to know that if you, a family member, or a friend has been affected by violence, know that violence can affect all parts of your lives, sometimes in ways you can't see. Violence can affect the way you eat, sleep, causes you to lose focus, feel angry, afraid, or even use drugs or drinking as a way to escape. But we're here to tell you that violence does not have to keep hurting. And you can change your life starting out with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. We want you to take control of your life because today can be the day. The Trauma Recovery Center offers real help for real needs in real time. They offer services for food, clothes, safety, emotional support, a whole lot more. So listen, don't let violence control you. You can break free and TRC can help. Give them a call at 216-644-5487. They will come to you wherever you are. They're free. They're 24/7 and confidential. So look, if you want out and don't know where to start, call the number on the screen, 216-644-5487. The Trauma Recovery Center of Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children. And guess what, you guys? We're back. So now back to Real Talk with Reese.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So, yeah. I'm on, listen, bro.
Okay, for sure.
We got you covered, man.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
You know how
We get a bad rap.
we really do. No,
You want to do my show for me?
Absolutely not, but I'll do this.
What you want me to do?
Okay. But I'm not. How you doing?
He's from Maryland.
Okay. Are we live? Okay, so you guys know that we are getting prepared. This is the behind the scenes, getting ready for the Father's Forum. We had JoJo's Cafe. JoJo's Cafe. Would you like to say hi? This is who's catering our event. So we're connecting with the community in all kind of ways. It looks delicious, doesn't it, guys? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get started. We're just getting set up. And then I was going to show you the movie theater, right? So let's go do that. Area here. Creative Arts Center. Media team over there. Can I go on the because I want to show them. Okay. So, and we also have Literacy in the Hood. She's here today. She definitely goes out and gives out books. And today she focused on books that deal with fathers and things for the dad. So that's awesome. She's actually been on Kelly Clarkson's show and everything else. So this is one of the books. It's called Donuts with Dad, and it just teaches you how to have conversations as a dad and different things like that. And she's giving these books out for free. So sit that down.
Perfect.
And here we go. So it's the movie theater. Wait, I don't know if this is the right way. Is this the right way? I think it's the back way. We're gonna be shooting, but it's right here. This is the back way. Wrong way. That other way. That's actually what he told me. They're gonna be building it out, and they're gonna have a whole dressing room, he said, for us, so we can come in backstage. That's gonna be super awesome. Like, he's really invested a lot of money in this building, and really for us. A couple different Netflix shows, different things like that. I couldn't get in. I'm just walking around like I'm the boss, because I am. So here is where Buzzworthy is going to be taking place. they're building this out, you guys. This is about to be a state-of-the-art session where the stage is going to be filled out. There's going to be a DJ in here. We're going to have a band playing. The audience is going to be out here. We already have our first guest, but I don't know if James wants me to say it, but we're going to have a lot of celebrity guests. We also going to have local guests, things like that. So you get to see the before and after. Nice, isn't it? Okay. Super awesome. I can't wait to start. It's like phenomenal just to even be a part of this movement. I'm assuming they can still hear me talking.
20 meters, 20 meters away.
Oh.
So I'm guessing. I don't know. I think the microphone, the camera is still working though. Let me take 1 second to look at this.
I need to go. So it's going to be phenomenal.
Okay, it's nice.
The top of Reese is going to the top, baby.
Okay, it's a theater.
And here we have little see the hood set up. Would you like to say a little something, introduce yourself?
Okay.
We're multitasking. I can be on film and over there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You want to put this on?
I know, I'm sorry. I know. I finally realized that's a thing.
Hi, I'm really humbled and honored to be invited today to this event they're putting on for fathers, for men, for dads. There's statistics to show the child as a man in their life, there's a different outcome. So I was allowed today, of course, to come not only represent literacy in the hood, but to bring books for families. In Cuyahoga County, 66% of adults are functioning illiterate. And if we just take 20 minutes a day and read out loud, it'll change the whole family outcome. So I'm excited today to be able to bring books and a lot of dads that's here and the parents that's here to take books home for the children, even work books.
Yeah, I do. All the time.
Okay.
And then these books here, these are books written by Margaret Bernstein. Margaret Bernstein works for TV3, and she wrote books especially for dads. All in the Dad's Day, Donuts, All in the Dad's Day, Donuts with Dad, and the Father's Walk are all inspired for dads to read with their small children.
Okay.
Workbooks.
Where can we find them at?
Literacyinthehood.com, Literacy in the Hood, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter.
And that's where we can find you?
That's where we can find me at. Literacy in the Hood.
Definitely.
So we have the super awesome. We have Lawrence Lane here. And he is the owner of this great facility that I just took you on a tour for, and the Children's Vision Center. And he's going to introduce himself.
First off, we all are stakeholders here. Every last one of us, okay? And this could not be possible without you. Okay, you're beautiful and you always keep it real, girl, and you're looking good. But my name is Lawrence Lane, and welcome to the Village Performing Arts and Cultural Center. This is known as VPAC. And one of the things that we are doing, this is the first of many programs that we're hoping to have here. It is to encourage the communities of Maple Heights, Garfield, Bedford, Warrensville, to try to bring these Southeast side communities together to deal with some of the issues. Now, you're not going to correct all of them, but at least to plant a seed of change. So I welcome anyone that would want to come down, visit, and just see what we're about. But listen again, thank you. And I definitely want to talk to you when I see the Soul Food Sunday. That's interesting. Thanks again. Okay.
Yeah, so I just told you a little bit. I'm going to get to Oh yeah, keep forgetting that.
Get your mic.
Get the mic. Get the mic. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I just showed you guys. This is the home of where Buzzworthy will be filmed, and you just heard what he said. I mean, this is for us. This place is not. If you can hear how he thinks, which is the way I love and wish that we all did.
No?
Is that fact that we're coming together for a greater purpose, right? And he didn't say, although I'm telling you, he the man with the master plan, and he is the owner. His response was, "This is all of us. We all have a stake, and if we all think like that in our communities, imagine how far we would be, right? Just working together. We got JoJo's Cafe, which is minority owned. You know, we have DJ Ism, who is doing the videography, and everybody in our communities are super talented. We have Al Grimes here tonight, who is huge in our community, that deals with the Fatherhood Initiative program. And so it's just going to be phenomenal. We're going to have some politicians stop by. I actually just met Mr. Rucker, Ritano Rucker, and he just introduced himself, and he's running. So this place is going to be all about us. It's just giving a better, changing the narrative, changing how we view our Black men, uplifting them, and then really just making sure that we can keep the family structured, right? I just met this awesome author here, and this man has wrote 38 books. He's here tonight, and all of his books are about issues that deal with things that we all need to deal with. You know, he has a book about choosing a male over your child. These are real life issues. He has a book called She's the Boss, Victims of Bullying, In the Ring, the Gospel, the Sword. He has one that really, really caught my eye. Where's it is? Nothing But the Dog in Me. And with that book, I think I need to have him on my show just to discuss that book by itself. He got 38 of them. That book is really talking about women dealing with issues with men. So this man's won 38 books, and this place is just a beautiful place to be. And you're going to see much more from here. And I'm hosting, so I'm going to probably cut it short real soon. I just wanted to touch in with you guys and not have the show today. But Real Talk with REESE is on the move. Like, we're doing big things, and what we're doing the most is, I think I just turned the mic off. Did I?
Oh, you are.
Okay. What I'm always about is uplifting the community. Again, I don't talk about an issue if I'm not going to find a resolution to the issue. And this is what you call helping to find a resolution. Just all our people come together and just make a change. And it takes a village. So, that's what we're about. And tune in. This is going to go live. Actually, I'm not sure where it will be, but it's going to be live. He's going to be documented. It's a movement. We out here. So if you can't say that you don't see that we can come together and really do things, this is showing it right here. So, Timothy, do you mind saying hi? Or should I say Paps? Should I call you Reverend Timothy? I don't know. What should I call you? You got a lot of time.
What did you call it?
I called you.
What was the first out of your mouth?
I read the book, so I just said Tim.
You said Tim, right?
Yes.
That's cool.
Tim.
You know what? I'm not big on all that formality. That's who I am. My name is Tim. When I leave here, it's going to be Tim. I stand before the Lord, it's going to be Tim. He's not going to care about all other accolades. So Tim is absolutely fine.
So Tim, my show's Real Talk with REESE, and we talk about real issues, but we talk about real issues, and find real solutions. So we don't talk about the issue, we can't find a solution. Absolutely. And basically, just reading the titles of your book, you're about that life too. Obviously, the dog in me. I said I need to have you come on the show just to talk about nothing but the dog in me. But tell the listeners who you are and.
My name is Timothy White Sr. I'm a writer, I'm an author, motivational speaker, minister, as you mentioned, evangelist. I'm a former pastor. I've done a number of things, but the greatest passion has been now writing. I love doing this because it's what you were saying. These are solutions. We see problems all the time. We don't talk enough about what is the solution. How do we end this thing? And these books are ways for us to at least get a foothold of understanding how to become better people. The books are all about us. And I heard you talking about us, and this is for us. This is for us to get the understanding we need. 7 Signs of Success, I did a seminar on that. And a young boy came up to me, a 10-year-old boy came up and said, I want to get one of your books. So his mom said, okay, she bought 7 Signs of Success. He went home. 2 weeks later, she called me. The first thing out of her mouth was, I hate you. I said, what do you mean? She said, I hate you. And she started laughing. She said, I don't hate you. But my son got the book when he came home, and all he did was talk about the book after he read it. Everywhere we went, he would say, Mom, there's another sign. Mom, there's another sign. Mom, you could be successful. Mr. West said you could be successful in this book, so you need to do this. She said it changed his life. And I had a young lady from UCLA contact me. She said, reading your book is like to have a warm friend at the coffee table. I learned so much. She said it helped me in my school, it helped me at home, it helped me in my finances. So I'm giving the feedback that is necessary from different viewers from around the country and readers from around the country. And as you mentioned, nothing but the dog in it. A lot of guys didn't like it.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
And a lot of women didn't necessarily like it because it was talking to them.
They had to face their reality.
Why are you with this guy? It's no good for you. And as we talked earlier, those red flag moments. We have red flag moments, but we tend to ignore them. And I'm hoping the viewers and the listeners will understand, don't ignore what's said before you. You're getting these red flag moments for a reason. And I'll say this, I've done a number of things in my lifetime. The book, The Invisibles. Every book up here I have history with. And with The Invisibles, I spent 4 years homeless, sleeping on the street and eating trash. So I know about that. People, they don't understand certain dynamics. Because of that, it made me more open to helping people see things. Because all of us, many of us don't see the reality of the things that are happening around us because we walk around them or we blind ourselves to them. And I was doing that.
Right.
Until I had that moment. I'm out there on the street and learning to do that. I didn't even want to be bothered with folks who were homeless. And I was riding the bus one day. I hope you have time to hear this, but I was riding the bus one day and I got on the bus. And as I'm riding the bus, people were coming by. And as they were coming by, the guy got on the bus who was drunk. And he got on the drunk and nobody wanted to sit with him, so they put everything next to him on the bus seats. I didn't put anything on the bus seat next to me. And he walked past me. Now, in my mind, I'm saying, good, he passed me by. But as soon as the bus started moving forward, he fell backwards and fell into the seat right next to me.
Wow.
But that wasn't the wow moment. The wow moment was I was feeling like everybody else. I don't want to be bothered with this guy. He stinks, he smells and everything. But he became personable. Hi, how are you doing? And as he said those things, I had to have a realization. Who do I think I am? This man is in bad shape, and yet he is cordial to me. And I'm putting him down for his condition. So the lesson wasn't for him, it was for me. It's a humbling experience. So I write through humility because I want to make sure that if I get the lesson, can I present the lesson in such a way that those who read it, receive it, can apply it. My life motto, I say I plus A equals T. Everybody said, what is that? I said, I plus A equals T. What is that? And I took it to elementary school. I said, I plus A equals T means this. Information plus application equals transformation.
I love
so
that.
So if you take that information, you apply it to your life, it will transform it. I said, then you can reverse it. My transformation is due to the applying of the information that I receive. So that's my mantra for the young people. Always, I plus A equals T. Make that equation work for you. And if we do that, we can do anything. Anything.
And that's so real. Knowledge is always key after you can educate yourself and learn from your experiences. That's one of the things I'm constantly preaching about. And you really just said it in a powerful way. You were homeless, but out of that, you were able to write a book about it. You were able to share knowledge about it and have an understanding. And a lot of times, what God gives us, when He gives us these obstacles and when we go through things, it is for our growth so that we can grow. But I'm always saying, don't keep it to yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, It's our God-given ability to share the information, to go out and share. It's not our God-given ability; it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility that when you go through something and you get through it, and you see that you can get through it, to help someone else and lift somebody else that may be going through that. And most of the time, it'll just come to you. I don't know. You don't have to go through something and then, even if you want to keep it to yourself, some kind of way, God's going to put somebody in your path
in the midst of
that
it.
you're going to be able to help.
In the midst of it, he was grooming me and teaching me what everything you're saying is true. And that's what the fundamental is. The Lord simply says, can I teach you to minister to others in the proper way? And that's huge. And again, we don't see it, we don't talk about it. And I said to people, I said, they said, well, how did you feel when you're homeless? You had a family. I said, God wasn't dealing with my family, he was dealing with me. One of the tragedies I faced as a young man, or I'd say younger man, I lost my wife to cancer in 1990. So I had to fight for everything. But the reason the fight was there, not to depress me, not to anger me, but to position me to help other people. And that's what this is all about. Nothing that I'm doing, and I love that you asked that question, nothing I'm doing is about me. This is about helping people. This cultural center is about helping people. I thank God he brought me here and put me in the midst of people who care, who are loving, and what we talk about every day. Humble. We have to be humble and love others. If you're humble and love others, man, the door's open. I'm not saying that based on something that somebody told me. Living on the street, eating food, literally going through garbage and saying, oh, look at this sandwiches. Well, this one looks a little bit better than this one. I'll eat this one. So what is that for? It's for me to be able to teach people that no matter what your situation is, you're greater than the situation.
Absolutely.
Greater than the situation. We can't talk it. I said, well, I'm not going to tell you something that I haven't experienced, because that's what we lack. And I love seeing a woman being out there simply saying, you know what, I'm here too. I'm here, I'm real, and I have something to say. Let's continue to build this thing that God gets the glory from.
Absolutely. I'm so glad I met you.
That is
I'm
my
a
pleasure.
hugger. I'm a hugger. So I'm so glad. And I'm definitely going to have you back. Got to have you on the show. We're going to talk about it.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, man, that's just one person you met that's in the building. And so many awesome people here that are going to share and connect with others. So, you guys stay tuned. I got to go get ready, get my mind right so I can host right. And we'll be we'll be back. Real Talk with Reese. Stay tuned. Next Saturday, I have a super, super awesome show. It's going to be real, real, real fun. So get ready. I'm not going to tell you about it right now. Y'all going to have to follow me, post and check on me and see what I'm doing so you know what's going on. Peace and love, you guys.
So the microphone wasn't even on.
Quick. Thank you guys for tuning in to Real Talk with Reese. Stay tuned. Like she said, coming up next week, she has a super dope show lined up for you guys. In the meantime, in the between time, we'd like to thank you for tuning in and You know what it is? We got more music. Oh, stay tuned. Coming up next, we got Jeff Duggan on the right side. Here are your voice of the revolution on staticradio.net. Make sure you tune in on your social media outlets where we love to hear from you. We're on Facebook.com/slash No Static Radio LLC. We're also on Twitter at No Static _ Radio, on Instagram at The Real _ No Static Radio, and on YouTube at No Static Radio. Also for replays, you can check us out on Mixler.com or Mixcloud.com. Just type in No Static Radio, all one word, in the toolbar for replays of this show and others, and for live continuous streaming like now. You tune in on these outlets, tunein.com, live online radio.net, or MediaQ for continuous streaming on this show and all others on the platform. And for all things on Static Radio, including up and coming events, merchandise, and the end of look at all our great show hosts, stay tuned for this dope website that we are constructing. But the website is www.nostaticradio.net. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. We got more coming.
I got the
And
USB
look
mic
here,
back
it looks
on.
like
So.
we got something. We got
Yeah, mic check, mic
action.
check.
We've got
Testing.
action. I thought she was
Yeah,
gone. Okay.
yeah. Mic.
Can't
Testing.
hear is.
Hold on one second. What you saying?
Yes, we can.
Oh, I'm gonna call you from my phone.
To find out what the name. What did he say? The village. There was a lot of stuff. Performing arts, creative. What the heck?
Yeah, theater.
So it was so long.
I was about to tell you stand over that clock when you was talking. I was like, so I can zoom in on that clock and be like, hey, time is money, my friend.
I feel like you just told me.
Like, why don't you go chapter 3 this one? You hear me on the mic? Or you can hear the people talking? Okay. Good, we good. Because when I switched over, I was already in there, and whenever these lavalier mics get on there, you got to have them on before you go live.
Okay, come around.
No.
No.
Okay. So I think we all the way set now. So whenever she go back in, it's gonna be all right.
The village.
You went to the bathroom?
Yeah,
It's down that way?
Yeah.
Yours is gonna be kind of left a little bit.
wow. I'm in the middle of a show. Whatever you decide to go in. Nope. Yeah, phone came off. I was holding just that.
I'll probably brief you, okay? Just the fact that, because what it is, you know, this my son. I didn't introduce you. Yes, this my son, Jay.
Hey, nice to meet you, brother.
He's so big. I introduce him.
I didn't know you had a son till today.
No, DJ. Yes, you do.
Every day I learn a new kid.
How
many
you
kids
done
you got
heard it
altogether?
1,000 times on my show. But talk about like we talking about issues, child support issues, mainly black men always deal with that. They literally
Struggles seeing their kids and stuff.
so seeing your kids how the system is not set up to help them. And I would love if you were comfortable enough to say like to be able to talk about the mental health aspect of it. And because really that's that's unfair. And that's what we're doing for it. But just to talk about it from that aspect of how, you know, how it's hurtful. You really want to see it. You know what I'm saying? The struggle of everything that's negative. You know, yeah, dig. Just the fact that, you know, they check your driver's license. And they, you know what I'm saying? It costs money to get out of those situations. That's taken away from the money that you have to get to the kids. Different things like that. You know what I mean? So, you've been through a lot.
Take your license, but still want you to go to work and stuff.
Stuff like that. Yeah, man, it's been like almost 3 years since I seen my son.
Hospitalized and they was charged with child support. You know what I'm saying? That was a big issue. It's something that there was no way you could control that. If somebody have, you know, and you think about all the men that do get hurt and go to the hospital for diabetes, it don't have to be a mental thing. They still gotta pay for it.
Whenever you want to talk, turn the mic on. I think it's off.
She said turn it off.
No, I mean it's off right now. Whenever you want to turn it on.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna go to my phone.
You order. You know you won. You won, so just wave her off.
You what?
Wave her off.
Oh.
There you go.